Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my most worn and favourite products of 2013. I know I'm like really behind on this video compared to everyone else, seeing as it's like the 9th of January. But it's just because I've been filming other videos, I haven't been very well as it is either. But enough about that, just I'm sorry, this is quite late compared to everyone else, I might know that. So I've got a lot of things set out on my vanity to show you. I've got a few face, hair products, nail products and a lot of makeup stuff. So without further ado, if you want to see what my most worn and favourite products of 2013 was, then keep watching. Okay, so I have this little notebook here of all the products that I want to go through. So I think I'm going to start off with the skincare products, just because of how I've laid it out. So what should I start first? So my favourite cleanser this year has probably been the Bliss No Zit Sherlock. I mean, I may have had another one which was most used, but this one has been my favourite of all time. I will go back and purchase this over and over again. Only problem is it's fairly expensive, but this for about 3 or 4 months, and you know there's still tons left. I think it's only down to about there, so you hardly need any of this. You just use like a pea-sized amount. My skin got really bad about 3 or 4 months ago. I had, you know, quite a few blemishes and spots come up over my face, and this has just been a lifesaver. This has really helped control the blemishes in my face. I've still got like a couple, but I had like 5 or 6 on both sides of my face. I had them on my forehead, so this has been so nice. Like today I've gone a bit heavier with my foundation, but you know, normally I can get away with just using like a tinted moisturizer, some bronzer and, you know, some mascara, and I can just get away with that now, whereas before I'd have to apply concealer, I'd have to apply like heavy foundation. So this has been amazing. Like I said, it's quite expensive. I think it's about, I want to say £18, but it is amazing. You get a lot for your money because I've hardly used any of this stuff, and it smells really nice too. It smells a little chemically, but it's like a nice fresh scent, and it leaves your skin feeling really nice. It doesn't feel stripped, it just feels really nice. So I have 2 moisturizers to go and carry on with my skincare theme. If you want a separate skincare video of products that I've been using recently and what has got my skin back on track to being a lot clearer, then let me know in the comments below. So the moisturiser that I've been really enjoying for my morning and daytime moisturiser is the Vitamin Enriched Facespace. This is from Bobbi Brown. It looks like this. As you can see, I've used a lot of it, but this stuff is amazing. It's got shea butter, carrot, vitamin C and E in it, and it smells so good. It smells so lemony. I don't know if it's got lemons in it, it doesn't say, but this stuff is amazing. You don't need that much. Rub it into my skin to moisturise. It keeps me moisturised all day. It helps control my oil as well, so whether it's just the combination of products I'm using, which is just these 2, because this is supposed to be a cleanser and a toner, so I don't need to use a toner with that. I just go straight in with my moisturiser. And it just controls my oil. Like today I haven't even put any powder on and my skin is looking really nice and matte. But yeah, so I've been really enjoying that. For evening I sort of switch it up. I use a rosehip oil. You're probably thinking that's crazy because I've got oily skin, but since I've been using that, I went through a stage of using the oil cleansing technique. I didn't enjoy the full oil cleansing technique, but I love the moisturiser at night, and I was using a rosehip oil, and it sinks really well into your skin. It helps with any redness that you might have. It helps with blemishes as well. So a couple of nights I'll use like the oil to like really moisturise my skin, and the other nights I will go in with my dramatically different moisturising gel by Clinique. Again, I'm nearly running out of this. So yeah, so it's either this or I will use the rosehip oil like I said, or I use my Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream. I put that underneath my eyes on my lips. Sometimes I'll just put it all over my face just to like to really moisturise. So like if I've done really heavy makeup, say like Halloween makeup, you know, if you've tried a product that your skin is a little bit too sensitive for, then I will go in and I will really moisturise my face with that and the oil. That is all my face products. So for hair, I haven't really got, let's see if I wrote anything down. I haven't actually got any shampoo and conditioner that I would say have been a favourite product or a most used product. I don't tend to stick to the same brands or, you know, in the same, what are they called? Like, you know, some are for coloured hair, some are like really enriched with certain things, some are for shine. I don't tend to pick the same one, I just always tend to get a really deep nourishing conditioner and any kind of shampoo really. I have got a few favourites for hair, as in styling wise. I have really been enjoying the Got to Be Guardian Angel heat protectant spray. This stuff is really good. I am a pain. I hardly ever like heat protect my hair. I never used to at all, and I used to curl it every day. I once burnt my hair so much that I had to have it cut into a really short bob. Just recently, because my hair is now dyed brown, I've been moisturising it a lot more, and I've been taking better care of it as well, just because, you know, I want to make it nice and healthy and I want to keep growing it longer. So that's like a really good heat protectant spray that I found, better than I used to Tresemme in the past. I prefer that one to the Tresemme. Another one is the Lee Stafford Breaking Hair Leave-In Treatment, and I sort of towel dry my hair, apply my heat protectant and rub this into my ends, then let it sort of air dry a bit naturally, and then I'll dry it with like a low heat. This stuff is really good. It smells really nice as well. It smells really sort of, I don't know, it kind of smells a bit chocolatey. But yeah, so this is really nice. It makes your hair really smooth. Since I've used it, my hair is just so soft. So I would love that too. Another thing I love for treating my hair is it actually again arrives from the oil cleansing method. Basically, if you have extra virgin olive oil, you put it in a dish and you heat it up so it's warm, not hot. And then if you massage that into your scalp, like I always concentrate on the front of my scalp and down the sides and at the back, because I suffer from psoriasis of the scalp, which is basically where your head is really itchy all the time. And if I use this oil treatment, say like even once a month is enough, it just really nourishes my scalp, and my scalp looks a lot healthier since doing it. I mean, I'd have big red, well, they're a little red, they're a little, it's more pink at the moment, but I'd have really red patches. It looked really sore, and it was just really itchy. So doing that has really helped my scalp. It also really treats your hair. I then put the rest of the oil, I concentrate it on my scalp, and then I put whatever's left over into the roots and all the way down to the tips of my hair. It's a really good intense treatment. It sort of mimics a hot oil treatment that you could get from a salon. So I've loved doing that this year as well. And the last hair product is my GHD styling irons. These are the middle size, I guess. Not the thin ones, but just the normal size ones. These are great for straightening your hair. They heat up really quickly. They've just been the best straighteners I have ever had. I've had them about 3 years now, and they're still going strong. I'm hoping that, you know, they're going to last me a lot longer, but I just love these because you can straighten your hair, you can curl it, you know, you can do like really tight curls, you can do really loose wavy curls. You can wave your hair. There's just so much you can do with these. So I love them too. So I think we're nearly on to makeup, just hand stuff. So just recently I've been really trying to take care of my skin, take care of my hair, take care of my body in itself. And I've been looking at my nails. Now they are a pretty good length at the moment. They're a little bit chipped. I should have done them before I filmed this video, but they're a really nice length. You can just, I don't know if you can see, but you can just sort of see the nail above my finger, and do break occasionally, so I just sort of keep them filed down, and I try and keep them with some sort of nail varnish on because it just makes them a lot more stronger, and pretty much as soon as they chip I take the nail varnish off and either redo them or just put like a base coat on. And the base coat I've been really loving is the OPI and Nail Envy Original. This stuff is amazing if you want to grow your nails. I mean, I cut my nails completely short and they had grown so long in about 2 weeks because I applied this. I apply this like once a week, so not even that crazy. It's just amazing. It just makes your nails grow. It is a nail strengthener, and I find when this is on, it does strengthen my nails. I wouldn't say it necessarily makes them so strong that you could have them bare all the time, they're not going to break, but it makes them stronger with this product on, and also makes them grow so quickly and so long. Basically I use this as a base coat. I use it under every single manicure that I do, and I need to buy a new one. Yeah, my mum loves it as well because I always do her nail varnish when I see her, and she just really loves that. And for my favourite top coat of this year, it will be the Out the Door, I don't know who's by, maybe? I purchased this off Amazon. I'd seen Makeup by Tiffany D swears by it, and I had this whole love-hate relationship going on with my Sachet feet. I just found it shrunk my nail varnish. You know, it wouldn't really make my nail varnish last much longer. This stuff is amazing. You might not know it from my nails, but you know, it normally leaves a manicure looking great for, you know, 4 to 5 days, which is really good for me because I'm constantly using my hands, and my nail varnish just doesn't stay on my nails. So for it to last 4 to 5 days, that is amazing stuff. And yeah, just love this. Compared to the Sachet feet, this is hands down the best. So this is probably going to be in next year if I do this next year as well. And for sort of treatment for my hands, I have 2 products, which one of them is a nail and cuticle conditioner. It says it's just a cuticle oil. It's the CND solar oil. This stuff is amazing. Ever since I've had my nails done with shellac in the past, I have sworn by this stuff. This stuff is amazing. If you're getting dry cuticles around your nails, buy this stuff and they will disappear. Like if you use it for 2 days, it'll be gone. It just leaves your hands so moisturised. Mine are a little bit dry, so I need to apply some. I've been a bit slack, to tell you the truth. I used to apply it every single day and my hands, my nails were so healthy. I've been a bit slack, so I need to start doing that again. And last but not least for my hands is the Soap & Glory Hand Food. This hand cream is amazing. It's so soft, it soaks well into your skin, and it just leaves your hands so smooth. This is the small one that I keep in the bag, and then I've also got the big one, which I guess is double the size, and I just have that again in my bedside table. Nails as well, I forgot this. This is my nail file I use. This is the Leighton Denny, I think it's like a crystal glass file. These files are amazing. I haven't had, like, my nails can get quite flaky at the ends, and since using this they haven't. My nails have just become so much stronger. I don't know if it's just down to this or whether it's the range, the like system that I've got going on, but I swear by glass nail files, and as you can see by the case, I love this. It goes pretty much everywhere with me. I mean, I try and keep it in, I have like a little manicure bag that I keep all my sort of manicure stuff in, so it normally stays in there, but I need to get another one because I'm always, like when I'm at work and stuff, if I break my nails and things, but just recently it's been okay. So we are now on to my makeup must-haves. As I'm going to start from like the base and work the way up. I think that's going to be the best thing to do. So my most worn and favourite foundation this year, I've only got one for this. Some of these categories I have 1 or 2 things. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I'm in the shade Ivory Nude. This stuff is amazing. It's what I'm wearing today. It is a full coverage foundation. It blends with your skin so nice. It doesn't sit on top. It blends and it looks just like your skin but perfected. Stays in place. I have oily skin And like today I haven't powdered my face at all. If I am leaving the house and going out, I can just apply like a setting powder and my skin will last. And I wear this foundation compared to other products, my skin, it just seems to hold up better. It stays in place, so I'll just get a little shiny on my nose especially, and you know, I can just sort of pat that away with either a tissue or a blotting sheet, and I can just put a little bit of powder on. It doesn't cake up, the foundation doesn't move, and this stuff is just really, really good, especially if you've got oily skin. I would highly recommend this to you. Okay, so my favourite concealer this year has been the Studio Finish Concealer. Mine's in the shade NC15. This stuff is really good. It's not actually advertised towards oily skin, but I find it holds up really well. It's like sweat proof as well. Lovely thing to think about. But yeah, it holds up really well against my oily skin, like I've said. It just covers blemishes really nicely. It looks really natural. It doesn't cake on. I wouldn't suggest wearing it under the eye. I always kind of have two different products for under eye concealing and face concealing, but this stuff is really good. I'll just say it's be a little bit dry for under your eyes. Okay, so my next product is bronzer. Now I have one powder bronzer and one cream bronzer. So if I go with the powder one first, it is the Bare Minerals Warmth All Over Face Colour. This stuff I really loved at the start and the middle and towards the end of this year. This stuff has been with me for a while. It's just really nice. It's really buildable coverage. It just gives you like a really nice all over sun-kissed glow, and you can apply it in so many different ways. And yeah, it's just really nice. The colour can be a little scary looking when you see that, but it's so blendable and so easy to work with, I found. It's just really nice. The other product, I didn't know whether to include this because I only got it at Christmas time. But since Christmas, I have used it pretty much every day. I mean, I've used it every single day that I've worn makeup, so the only days I haven't worn it is when I haven't worn makeup. And I mean, sometimes I even just apply this on my skin when I'm only going to be wearing moisturizer. It's really nice, so I thought I had to include it because I really, really love it. It is the Soletan de Chanel by Chanel. This stuff is amazing. I apply it with my kabuki brush. It gives an all over glow. It looks so natural. It's also called Bronze Universal, you might have heard of it. Loads of people swear by this stuff and I'm just so late in getting it, but this stuff is really good. I mean, it stays in place all day. I've got it on today and it's just really, really nice. It's hard because, like, obviously I really enjoyed this and I really enjoyed the Bare Minerals. The Bare Minerals I tend to use more if I'm going to be doing like a really contoured look. I haven't used it just recently just because I've been really enjoying this and really enjoying a more like natural sort of tan. But certain occasions which are call for like a more sculpted look, then I'll probably still use this, but then I'll probably go in more with my Bare Minerals. So these two bronzers are a must for me. Okay, so we might as well go on to blush straight from there. So this might not look like a blusher. It is the MAC Pressed Mineralized Blush in Pressed Amber. This shade was from a collection. I think it was a semi-precious collection. This blush is lovely. I love it so much. I've worn it pretty much no end in like all tutorials. I pretty much always wear this colour. It is just such a nice colour. It's like a rosy bronze shade. It's just so nice. I've worn it today just over the Soletan de Chanel. It's just amazing. I love this stuff. I'm not sure if you can still get it, that's the only problem, but if you can, I love it. It is amazing. Hands down, it has been the best blush, and you can use it as like a blush bronzer, and it's just really nice. It gives you like a really nice colour and it lasts all day, which is great. Setting powders of 2013. My favourite loose powder has been the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder. I'm nearly out of this and I should really go and get some more. I used this No End at the start of this year, then went more onto pressed powders, and I've just started loving it again, and I realised why I like it so much. This one's just the translucent shade and it just applies so nicely. Doesn't cake up, it doesn't look cakey at all. It does set your makeup really nicely, and yeah, it's just like it's just a really nice powder. Even when I'm oily, if I block my face, I can apply this over it and, you know, it won't look cakey, whereas certain other powders do. So like my favourite pressed powder was the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This one is in the shade Light, but as you can see I've hit pan and I really need to purchase another one of these. The only reason I ran out of this like months ago and I just haven't got around to purchasing another one, mainly because I purchased the Stay Matte powder by Rimmel. This stuff is not a favourite at all. I much prefer the natural skin finish. Loads of people rave about this. I find that it doesn't really control my shine very much, if at all. I find it cakes, so I'm really happy that I've hit pan. I didn't want to just chuck it away. I was never happy with my makeup when I used this, let's just say that. So I'm glad I've hit pan on this. I can now repurchase my other ones and feel like I can actually repurchase them without feeling bad. Brows. So obviously I've dyed my hair darker just recently, so that I've been doing like more dramatic brow looks compared to what I was. Now, one colour that I have two. One colour that has been a favourite I used when I was blonde as well, and that is the shade Amiga. This stuff is awesome for whatever colour brows you have. I can use them if I want like a more natural look, or you know, I can use it with the darker colour and have like a more sort of ombre brow effect. This colour is really good. So yeah, so even when I was blonde, I love this colour as well. The set that I've really been enjoying is the Benefit Brow Shaping Kit in the colour Light. And this stuff has been really good. I've been able to really define my eyebrows with this, and I don't know, I've been really liking sort of really prominent brows, and it's been nice because obviously I've never really been able to do as dark brows before because I've been so light and so pale. So this stuff has been really good. And then the sort of lash mascara I've been loving is the Lash and Brow Perfecta by No. 7. It's just a clear gel that I can brush through my brows. It keeps them in position. Yeah, it's just been, you know, just nice. It is normally clear. It's just because it picks up product as you, like, you brush through your brows, so that's why it looks like this. This is going to be such a long video. So let's move on to my eyes. For eyeshadow primer, I've been really enjoying the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I've been using this every time I do eye makeup looks. I haven't used it today actually, so that is a lie. But if I do like dramatic eye makeup looks, or if, you know, I use a lot of eyeshadows, then I will definitely be using this. I use it in pretty much every single tutorial that I do, and I've never, one strange fact is I've never purchased a large size of this. This one and my other small one have both been from the Naked palettes, so I've never actually had to buy one, and this is like completely full. It lasts such a long time, but this is just like the original, so it's just the clear base. So when this runs out, I will probably have to buy a normal large one rather than the sample sizes. But yeah, it's been really good stuff. So one product that I have really been liking for my eyes this year are cream eyeshadow bases. Now the ones in particular that I really love are the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24 Hours. And I have a few of these, just a couple, but they come in such nice shades. So you've got like purple and gold. The gold one I'm actually wearing today. Same with like most of these things, I am actually wearing them today. You got a nice bronze shade as well. I love these. They go on really nicely and they don't budge. Certain products like the paint pots, they can sometimes crease, so you feel like you have to put primer potion down first just so it doesn't crease the colour. I find that these blend a lot nicer than the paint pots as well. I am wearing Eternal Gold today and I've literally just applied the tiniest amount and it is a really bright, bold shade. It's just really nice. These, I've probably said that about so many products. These have just been really nice. I have so many of these. I wouldn't say I've got every single colour, but they're just really nice colour bases. They're really nice if you apply eyeshadow over the top of them. So with the gold, you know, I've applied like an eyeshadow in the crease. I've actually applied my brow shadow in the crease. And, you know, you can layer stuff onto them and they're going to last all day. They just look really nice and they have been my favourite cream eyeshadow this year. So with liners, my favourite liners this year, it's been hard because I don't tend to wear eyeliner that much. When I do eye makeup looks, I wear a lot of liner, but like day to day I don't. My favourite ones have probably been the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencils 24/7. And they're just so nice. Like the colours you can get, like this blue and this purple, they're just so pretty. I bought the, I don't know, it's like the anniversary edition, where they had that whole set of eyeshadows, of eyeliners. I bought all of those, that's why I have so yeah, their Perversion eyeliner is the blackest of black. It is really nice and they just, their colour payoff is so amazing. You know, like the colour that you see on these are the colour that you're going to get. So these have been really nice this year. Favourite palette this year has been the original Naked palette from Urban Decay. This palette has seen so much love and, you know, you can see there's hardly any indentation of these colours whatsoever and I've used this so much. They're just the perfect mix of colours. There are a few palettes that I want to look at this year. I mean, I now have all three of the Naked palettes, so I'm sure I need to do a look for my Naked 3 palette for you guys as well. But there is like some really good palettes that I have been listening to reviews on and stuff. So there are some good palettes that I am thinking of having a look at this year. So that has been great and it will continue to be great because they are just amazing. I mean, the colour payoff is really good. The packaging, oh, I love the packaging on that one. Compared to the others, I haven't liked them as much, but that one is really good. I've just loved the colours and everything of that palette. So next are mascaras, and the probably my most used one is They're Real by Benefit. You've probably heard me talk about this mascara so much in tutorials. I sort of fell out of love with it when I bought this new one, which was probably about a month ago, and I picked up the Rocket Volume Express by Maybelline. This stuff is amazing. This is hands down my favourite, whereas the other one was my most worn. This is my favourite. If I curl my eyelashes, this keeps them curled and upright, whereas during the day they will just flatten out with this. This stuff is amazing, even if you just used it, you know, just used one coat to keep the curl and then applied other mascaras. It's just so nice. I can't say enough good things about this. It really does hold the curl and make your eyelashes, you know, stay curled and stay flared out. It just looks so nice and it makes your eyes look a lot more awake and I mean, there's no point curling your eyelashes if they're not going to stay curled. So that mascara is everything. Now on to lips, and I have so many lip products. I am so sorry. So I don't know what to start with. Okay, a lip balm, I guess. The Blistex Intense Moisturizer. I love this stuff. If you've got cracked lips, you just apply this and they're gone. The only problem is it is like a white a white liquid, so you do have to blend it in if you want to wear it on its own. This stuff is so good for cracked or dry lips or anything like that. I apply this every day after I moisturise my face, and you know, my lips are just so nice and smooth. My lips before I applied my lipstick today, just because I didn't want a sheer look. If you apply lipstick over this, it will go more sheer, like a lip balm or like a lip tint, but this stuff is really good. For lip liners and pencils, I have a couple. My most worn lips have probably been dark, bright lips, but I've also been loving nudes as well. My most worn nude liner is the number 7 Precision Lip Pencil in Nude, and it's this colour. Let's see if I can show you. This colour here is quite orangey nude, so I wouldn't wear it on its own because it just looks too brown on me. But underneath, like a pink that you don't, like if I wanted this a more muted pink, I could put this on first. It just sort of dulls down the colour and the brightness a bit. I think good. The other two I've been loving is Beat by MAC, which is this really lovely sort of burgundy reddish shade. Cherry by MAC as well, which is this really sort of pillow box red shade. This stuff is amazing. I love this colour. That goes on nicely to my lipsticks, because probably my most worn, I don't know, I have been loving red lips. This is Russian Red by MAC. That is got to be hands down my most favourite lipstick of all time. Probably my most worn has been Viva Glam Gaga. This stuff is the most amazing Barbie pink. It melted unfortunately, so I've got like a funny shape to it. This stuff is such a beautiful Barbie pink. I apply it and then blend it with my finger just because I don't find it lays properly. I don't know if it's because like mine melted, so mine isn't like the correct, I don't know. It always seems like it's really warmed up. Like, you know when you warm up lipstick and it just becomes more smeary. I don't know. It's a lovely colour, like when I blend it out I really like it. And then the lipstick that I'm wearing today, I'm actually wearing most of these products today, but the lipstick of Girl About Town, which is this amazing, amazing pink. I actually bought this for a fashion show that I was doing and I've loved it ever since. I love bright lips, you know, and I loved like just mascara on the eyes, or you know, like a little bit of makeup on my eyes, really bright lips. I just love it. My favourite, my favourite lip gloss is Star Nova by MAC. I'm wearing that over Girl About Town today. It is a lovely purpley, pinky shimmer shade. It is just really nice. I mean, you can wear it on its own and it's like a lovely sort of dusky purpley rose shade. It is just really nice. I just find they're a bit sticky, so I don't tend to wear it very often. I tend to wear just like lipstick on their own, like especially when my hair's down. When my hair's tied up I can wear lip gloss, but it's because it's just so windy here, and I always find that my lipstick, like, or my lip gloss gets caught, my hair gets caught in my lip gloss, and you know, I have then smeared all over my face. Especially like if my hair got caught in this, it would be all over my face. I don't know what to call these. I guess they're kind of lipsticks as well, so I should have done them before. But these are the Dior, lipstick. Dior Addict lipstick. This is the Extreme, whereas this is the original. This one is in the shade 253. It's a really beautiful shimmery pink shade. That is all I've got left because I have loved this so much. I've had this for a couple of years and I'll need to get another one of those. I wore this like every day last year pretty much. I haven't worn it as much this year, but I do still love it. You know, they moisturise your lips. They're more of like, they're kind of like a lip balm. I don't know, like a tinted lip balm. And then this is the other colour, which is 476 of Dior Addict Extreme. This is such a nice colour. It's kind of like this, more of a tint version of it. But you know, you can build it up. You can build the other one up, but the other one is just going to seem like more shimmery, whereas this one's going to look more pink. But they're just really nice. They're really nourishing. They make your lips so soft, and you know, they kind of look like a gloss, without being sticky, without your hair getting caught on it, without smearing it all over your face. So they are really, really, really nice. I've got another lip product, I'm afraid, and they are the Balm Stains Just Bitten Kissables by Revlon. And I've got two shades here. They're the only two shades that I own. I've got Romantic and Crush, and my favourite of the two is this one, which is Crush. It's a really beautiful berry shade. Just twist the bottom and it shoots up. I haven't had these ever so long, but I've really been loving this. It's got sort of a mentholy smell to it, and you apply it to your lips and it just is so nourishing, like the other products. You know, I don't have to wear my lip balm if I'm going to be wearing this. I can just apply it, it doesn't dry my lips out, it gives them a lovely colour as well, and I don't feel like my lips are really dried out. So yeah, amazing stuff. So we're coming towards the end of the video. I'm glad. I bet you are glad. The last products I want to talk to you about are my brushes and my beauty blender. My beauty blender has probably been my favourite. I mean, it's my favourite for applying foundation, it's my favourite for applying concealer, for cream blush, for cream, you know. I can do so much with this little thing and it is just amazing. Favourite sort of blending brush for my face this year has been the Real Technique buffing brush. This brush is amazing. It looks a bit dirty because I applied my foundation with it today. It just blends out everything so nice. It's sort of, you know, it looks like your natural skin. It doesn't leave any blotches, it doesn't leave like any lines or anything like I find with stippling brushes and foundation brushes. I don't think it buffs it into your skin nice enough. This is amazing. It buffs it into your skin, it warms up the product, and it also doesn't like get rid of the product in the brush. You know, it keeps the product on the face, which I really do enjoy, because there's nothing worse than your brush sort of picking up all your foundation and there's no foundation on your face anymore. See, my favourite blush brush has been the F10 by Sigma. This blush has been amazing. I use it every time I use my pressed amber brush. It's just, you know, it's a really lovely shape. You know, I can get sort of just where that contour is and blush, and it just, you know, it applies it really nicely. It doesn't apply it blotchy. Certain I don't know if it's the brush or if it's the blush, but certain blushes just look so blotchy on my skin, but this never does with that product. I don't think I've used it with any other product. I always use it with the pressed amber, so this brush is amazing. It's just like the perfect size, and yeah, just applies it so flawlessly. So another face brush are these brushes. Now these come from just the Naked palettes. One is from my Naked 2 and one is from my Naked 3 palette. These brushes are amazing for putting the concealer on with this end and blending it out with this end. It is amazing. It applies the product. It doesn't, it looks like there's loads of product in there, but it doesn't when you put it on your skin. It applies the product so effortlessly, and you can blend it in so nicely with the blending brush. I have tried using Naked 2 one with eyeshadow before in the past, and I hated it. I just don't like putting eyeshadows down with it. I don't think it blends out nicely. I just don't like using synthetic brushes like this, which are very hard and very sort of wiry and plasticky. Don't like using them for applying eyeshadows, but they are amazing at applying concealers. So this is my MAC 266 brush. This is a holy grail for eyebrows. I use it on my eyebrows every single day. It's just a lovely shape. You know, you can really get in the flat and then you can turn it and really get the flick. It's just really nice at applying eyebrows. It's also good at applying, you know, like powder. I always use this brush for powder. I never use it for cream products. I've tried it in the past with a cream eyeliner. It did not work at all, but powders on where your eyeliner will be going, this is really, really good, but especially for eyebrows, I love it. And my best at blending brush is the E25. It used to be my 217 by MAC, but a horrible accident happened and it ended up getting flushed down the toilet. This one, which is the E25 by Sigma, is now my all-time blending brush. It is just a really nice shape. It is pretty much exactly the same as the 217. I found my 217 was just a little bit more stiffer, but you know, this brush is really nice at getting in there and blending in the product. It blends so nicely and so effortlessly. I mean, you hardly need to do anything and it's blended, you know, blended the colour right out. This brush is amazing. So they are all of my most used and favourite products of 2013. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry of how long it is and also how late it is in January. I mean, it's the 9th today, so I don't know when I'll be uploading this because I've got a video going up tomorrow, so it'll probably be next week sometime. But yes, I really hope you have liked having a little sneak peek at my favourite products of 2013. Try out some of these products for yourself if you wish. You know, let me know if there are any products that you are using yourself and what you would rate as your most worn or favourite products below. Let me know what you guys have been using. Also on Friday, tomorrow, which is the 10th, I am doing a first impression Friday video. If there are any products that you want me to review and have like my first impressions on, then let me know in the comments below. Oh, on my video from a couple of weeks ago was my Nocturnals Pigment Black and Gold set. It was a part 1 video. Unfortunately, the part 2 has somehow erased itself. I cannot find it on my computer, I cannot find it on my hard disk, I cannot find it on my memory card. It has just disappeared somewhere. So I'm really sorry. I will be altering that blog post and I will put down, you know, what I used on my face. And I'm really sorry about that. They are videos to come. It'll be the other 2 videos for my Nocturnal collection sets. You will also be having some Naked 3 palette looks and also my first impression Fridays. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm sorry this video was so long. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look into my 2013 favourites and I will talk to you all very soon. Whoa! Who knows? It's just a hassle, I guess. What's it called? Things.